Back to my run through you guys. I swapped out a Lomomola for Cresselia because Cresselia is just all around better. Anybody can tell you that. I do lose the regenerator, but I get a little bit more power and bulk from both sides. What I've noticed, I've been playing a little off camera, is that I cannot, and I repeat, cannot touch Sableye. Sableye is a huge problem for my team. I probably should have seen this one coming. I might as well just fake out, get a little extra damage off. What does Probopass like to do? I know it gets Thunder Wave. I know it gets Stealth Rocks. That's probably just what it's here for. It's probably to set up the rocks. So I'm just going to hit the fake out, and I'm going to U-turn into my Cobalion. Hopefully this Sturdy stays broken. I don't think this U-turn's going to do. It is. Perfect. The Sturdy's going to... Sorry. The Sturdy's going to be broken, and he goes for the Toxic. Wow. So... Oh, Magnet Pull. Okay, so I can't switch out. I'm just going to go right for the close combat. I kind of think that's obvious. I think the Golurk's coming in. But looking at the rest of my moves, I don't really have anything to hit Golurk anyway. So I think my best bet is close combat. If he decides that he wants to stay in, then he can take the close combat right to that stupid mustache. And there'll be a dead Probopass, but... Boy, he's taking a long time to decide. We got a little bit of lag here. Nope, no lag. He's just taking forever to decide. Alright, you're getting the timer, buddy. It's a pretty obvious thing. I've got Cobalion against Probopass. You switch out. There we go. Into the Golurk. Okay. That was a little obvious. I'm going to go into Cresselia. I run the Ice Beam on Cresselia, and I made a physical wall based on the Pokemon that I had in the team already, and removed Lomomola for it. I'm hoping that the Dynamic Punch isn't coming. I don't like the Confusion hacks, but that's likely what's going to be showing up if he decides to pick a move. Dynamic Punch is likely what he's going to be using, considering I had a Steel type in there. Drain Punch. I wonder if he runs Dynamic Punch then. Iron Fist. He might be running Iron Fist. I'm going to go for the Ice Beam as it hits 3 of his Pokemon for super effective damage. And he might be tempted to stay in and go for the Shadow Punch, considering it's a super effective move, but Cresselia is probably going to eat that up. Even with the Iron Fist boost. I know Golurk's got a decent attack stat though, so... Heavy Stuff is his name, so you got a bunch of heavy Pokemon. Ah, clever. Probopass. That's a good switch. Still doesn't have the Sturdy, but it'll get the Sturdy back when I switch into Cobalion. I'm gonna go into Golbat. And he went for the Toxic again. And I'm just gonna go for the Super Fang because I want to make sure that this thing's Sturdy stays broken. Thunderbolt. Really? I did not realize. Wow. Okay. Well, he's probably just gonna go for it again. I'm gonna Roost and get my health back and take less damage from the Thunderbolt, and then I'll switch out right into Cobalion. Golurk is obviously coming in next time, so the switch into Rotom. I'm thinking too far ahead. Okay, so he goes for the Stealth Rocks. Now I want to defog these, or reveal the defog. He might be using it just to get some switch initiative. Nope, he's just going to stay in. And he goes for the Toxic. Alright, so I'm going to go into Cobalion now. He's probably going to go for the rocks, or he's going to switch out. He knows that I can't really touch him with Golbat, aside from the Super Fang. So he doesn't really have any reason to switch out. You can just go right for the Stealth Rocks right now, especially considering that I outspeed him. He might go into Golurk, predicting the Super Fang. Yeah, that is what happened. And so the Dynamic Punch is probably, or the Drain Punch is probably coming. So that didn't actually work out in my favor. I'm going to go into the Crest. Thunder Punch, predicting the Golbat to come out. I'm going to predict the Probopass to come out like it did last time, and I'm going to go into Cobalion. That might not be the right play. So he stays in and goes for the Thunder Punch. I'm not sure why he would stay in. I'm going to go right back into Crest then. And I can take another one of those easily, so I'm just going to go for the Ice Beam. Assault Vest. That's what that's looking like. I outspeed him. I should have done... Damn it. Okay, so he gets a crit. I should have done another Ice Beam and then gone for the Moonlight, but that's alright. So now he's debating on whether or not to switch out. Metagross might be a good switch right here. Because he doesn't, well, I guess he might know that I'm physically defensive after all the damage. Or after all the moves he's done to me. So, we'll see what he decides to do. I don't, yeah, the Metagross is the switch. I don't know what his Metagross wants to do. And I obviously can't Toxic it. I'm just gonna Moonlight. No, that's not the right play, because if this thing sets up an Agility, I don't actually have much for this. I need the Cresselia. I'm gonna go Super Fang it with Golbat. Yeah, Meteor Mash isn't doing that much. He's trying to grab the +1 from the Meteor Mash, but I'm just gonna take away half its health. Hopefully my Pokemon can clean up later. Oh, whoa! Mixed attacking Metagross. I don't know if I have ever seen that. Okay, so I got a decision to make here. If I go into Cresselia, I can't take any hits, but I'm gonna do that. That's my best bet. I can take any hit he wants to do, and I can't do anything to him. I'm just gonna get health back from Moonlight. Hopefully he switches. I don't know why he would. He has no reason to. He can just go right for the Meteor Mash right now to try to get that +1. But I outspeed this thing. He's got the Rock Slide. My best bet right now might be to go and sack Golbat with the health that it's at. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm going to bring in Ambipom. No. God, knockoff's not going to do that much. I'm going to do it anyway because Ambipom's not that great against 3 of his Pokemon. And so maybe predicting a fake out, he'll switch out into the Golurk. Wow, this team is fat. I don't know if I can handle this. I've got Probopass down to 60, Golurk in the 60s, Metagross in the 70s. These other 3 Pokemon haven't come in. I need to save the Cresselia and Ice Beam for Torterra. Especially because, well, I've got Hidden Power Ice on Rotom, so I don't actually need to save Cresselia, but it'd be nice. Perfect. I got exactly what I wanted. Now I know I'm going to outspeed him and knock off if he wants to bring in anything. Oh, Choice Band, not Assault Vest, so yeah, Cresselia wasn't really doing much damage anyway. Yep, so there goes Golurk, and so now I can freely fake out any Pokemon I want. I wish I did that earlier because then I'd be able to Super Fang anything I wanted with Golbat too, but... Alright, so Hippowdon's going to come in. I'm just going to go right for the U-turn. But now I can close combat anything as well. And I'm going to go into Cresselia. Hopefully he's not going for the Toxic here. Goes for the Yawn. Okay. I'm going to go for the Toxic. Well, unless he only runs Earthquake. But if I go for the Ice Beam, yeah. He switched out. Fire Fang. He's probably predicting Cobalion or Rotom to come in, but if anything, he's going to be asleep. I want it to be my Cresselia, because Cresselia can really eat up anything that this Hippowdon wants to do. And it doesn't look like he's got any Pokemon that set up. Maybe the Snorlax is a Curselax. Metagross kind of wants to set up with the Meteor Mash, but that's not its main goal. So I don't see him. So he goes into the Torterra, which he's probably running Leech Seed on. Let's see what he wants to do. I'm going to go for the Ice Beam and see what he wants to do. Yeah, the Leech Seed. So I doubt this thing can do anything to my Rotom. So I'm going to go right into Rotom, which has the Hidden Power Ice. If he wants to Leech Seed again, predicting a switch, that's awesome. Wood Hammer. Yeah, that doesn't do that much. And we got rid of the Sandstorm too, so this Hidden Power Ice is going to do even more damage. He's likely going to switch, as he can see that does no damage. So maybe Volt Switch is my best play. I could trick the Choice Scarf onto something, but if that Metagross comes out, I don't want a Choice Scarf Metagross running around. I will get locked into this Hidden Power, but I think it's my best play. Because if the Hippowdon comes out to set up the Sand again, predicting a Volt Switch, but no, that won't happen. Volt Switch might be my best play. Well, looks like I'm going for Hidden Power Ice on the Hippowdon. I don't understand that switch really. I'm actually just gonna. No, he went for the Fire Fang earlier, didn't he? Yes, he did. I'm going. Oh no, not a Moongus. I'm going to Cresselia. That's what he wanted. He wanted the Rotom-Mow for the, yeah, he wanted the Rotom-Mow earlier for the Fire Fang. So I'm going to stay. I'm going to switch out into Cresselia. Eat up the Fire Fang and burn a turn of sleep here. He can't really do anything to me, so I'm not going to go for the Moonlight. I'm going to go for the Ice Beam, hoping that Torterra comes back in. I still think he's best off bringing in Metagross right now and trying to go for the Meteor Mash. Probopass. Let's see, I don't know what this thing wants to do. Still, it's got Thunderbolt. I'm gonna go for the Moonlight to see what he wants to do. Get some health back. Toxic. I forgot all about that. Damn it. Alright, so he's got Thunderbolt. Cobalion was my best switch, but now I don't know if I can do that. Still resist. I need Cobalion for Snorlax. I don't really have much for this thing other than Cobalion, but I've already taken too much damage to switch him in now. I'm gonna go for the Psychic and see what he does. Oh, got a Special D drop. Stealth Rock. Damn it. 2 straight misplays. Well, I gotta go into the Cobalion now. I can't. If I lose this one, that right there is the misplay that cost it. 2 straight. Predicting an attack when I shouldn't have been. But with the Golurk gone, see, Golurk's gone. I could have came in and close combated anything I wanted. Torterra and Metagross would have taken it decently, but I banded close combat from Cobalion. Nothing wants to take anything like that, so should have done that to begin with. He might be predicting that switch at this point, because I obviously didn't do much to him. Yeah, Thunderbolt. But that doesn't do. I was scared for nothing. Alright, going right for the close combat, because nothing really wants to take this. He probably knows it's coming, and Torterra is probably his best switch. Maybe Hippowdon, get the Sand back up. But at this point, with the damage that Hippowdon has taken, this close combat's probably a 2-hit KO. So his best switch is probably the Torterra, which is still almost at full health. It might be a 2-hit KO on the Metagross as well. I don't know about that. Hippowdon's his switch. Yeah, it's a 2-hit KO. I'm just going to stay in and go right for the close combat again, because he's not outspeeding. I don't know why he'd save it. Yeah, there's no reason to save the Hippowdon, so that's gone. but that thing wasn't really my threat. I'm still a little worried about the Metagross and the... Alright, so I can't stay in for this. Do I need the Rotom for anything? What's he got? I don't really need it for Torterra. I'm gonna go into the Rotom. Maybe he'll go for an Earthquake here. And I can get a, he goes for the Psychic. I don't understand running. I don't know, whatever. Each their own. I'm not gonna trick him. I'm gonna go for the Volt Switch and say this thing is Death Fodder. Psychic is obviously coming, but I don't really have anything that wants to take that. Other than Cresselia. So I'll switch into Cresselia. I'll take a little bit of damage. He goes for the Ice Punch. Taking more damage than I want to here. I'm outspeeding him. I'm going to go for the... No, that's not smart. I'm going to sack the Rotom now. And I might be able to get in the Cobalion. Cobalion might be able to kill from here, but the combination of Fake Out Knockoff from Ambipom also might be able to kill at this range. So we'll see what he decides to do with this turn. I don't know why he wouldn't stay in and try to attack me. So here's, yeah, that's exactly what he does. He goes for the Rock Slide. No more Sandstorm. I'm gonna go into Ambipom. Silk Scarf's gonna boost this a little bit. He's probably gonna switch on to Probopass. That's probably his best play here. Although Metagross isn't gonna take anything from the Fake Out at all. Cobalion's at 29, so I can take another turn of Stealth Rocks and a Thunderbolt from the Probopass. So if the Probopass does come in right now, I'm able to take that. And it doesn't. I get a crit. I'm going right for the knockoff then. And that's a dead Metagross. Probopass was probably his best switch there. No, it was his best switch there. In comes the Torterra. I'm going to U-turn, get some super effective damage off on it. Doesn't do anything because Torterra is a physical monster. Leech Seed might be coming predicting that. Nope, Wood Hammer. Now here's the choice that I have to make. I have Cresselia still because I want the Ice Beam on the Torterra. And that's it. So I'm going to go for the Ice Beam. And he knows that and he switches out. Good play. So now, oh, I get to keep the Cresselia around. I'm going for the Moonlight. I know I outspeed. I need to keep it around a little longer for that Torterra. And once Torterra's gone, I'll be able to freely get up a Spore. But I'm actually not that worried about it. So after this Moonlight, I'm going to go right into the Amoonguss, who can't be poisoned. And he hasn't revealed anything that's going to hurt my Amoonguss. So I'm just going to go right for the Spore. If he wants to bring in the Torterra, that's fine. I'll go for the Sludge Bomb, because I can't be seeded. But if not, I'll have the Probopass asleep, which would be awesome. Oh, and he gets the Parahax. That's not good. Alright, so I'm going to go for the Spore. He goes into the Snorlax, which lets me bring in Cobalion freely. If this isn't Sleep Talk, I'm okay. But if it is a Sleep Talk, it is a Sleep Talk, and he gets the rest. So I'm gonna go for the Close Combat. Banded, likely a one-hit kill on Snorlax, depending on how this thing's set up. But the Torterra is going to take it not well enough. So that actually might be game, because I know that Cobalion's going to outspeed, and yeah, Probopass didn't get its Sturdy back, so Probopass will die from one hit from a close combat, and then Snorlax probably will too, being banded here. So that should be a good game. It is. I made some misplays in the middle there, but nice plays around him kept me in the game, and slowly climbing this ladder. Thank God this guy didn't have Sableye. Yeah, so hopefully we don't run into a Sableye with the next battle. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.